Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Got a little problem with my Hisun 500 here. A few days ago, it started to kind of shift weird. It would barely go into high gear, would not go into low gear. Could not figure out what was going on. Thought maybe the shifter linkage needed adjusted, so I did that. Did not help it any. Still would not go into low gear. And this Hisun 500 here, I know it's 4 years old. I did buy it brand new. This is the first real mechanical issue I've ever had out of this machine. So I'm kind of really not used to these machines. I've worked on other, name brand machines, but the Hisun and the Axis 500s, they're a little new to me. And since I've never had any issues, I've never really had to work on it any. So what we're going to do here, I had to do a little research to find out what was going on, why it would not go into low gear, and I think I found what the problem is, and today I'm going to show you what the problem is and what I had to do to fix that problem. So hang in there, guys, and let's get this video started. All right, fellas, let's check this out. If you got one of the Axis 500s or one of the Coleman 500s like this one, it's got this type of dashboard right here. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you got one like this, this is probably what's going to be your problem with why the shifter will not go into low gear no matter what you do. You can see I've already done a little bit of work on it. I had to figure out exactly what was going on, but after doing a little, I've never had this issue before, so after doing a little research online, it led me down here to where I'm assuming, I think they call this the fan shroud, fan gears. I've not taken it off yet. I've taken the cover off. As you can see, this is where your linkage is. Right here's your linkage to your gear selector. And it hooks in right here. So you have to take that, apart, take that loose, take that nut out. I think it's a 10 millimeter nut or 5/16. Anyways, you got this little cover that goes around, covers all these gears right here, and right here's the cover. See, I took it off, and when I did, what I found was water inside of this gear cover. Literally the water just kind of drained out of it. And after doing some research, I found out that water can get up in this cover. It has a little rubber seal right here, as you can see. That's where this goes through. All right, that can let water in. And it also has a gasket, as you can see right here on the back. And I've read that these gaskets are bad to fail, to let water in behind this cover, and water can also get in through this rubber seal here. And what that does is, over a period of time, you can see here, these gears, you have the fan gear and you have this other gear right here. It all attaches to shift the gear selector in the transmission from low to high to neutral to reverse. And these gears right here are rusted. They've had water sitting in here and the gears are rusted. It's not wanting to let the gears engage properly. I know it's kind of hard to see, but right down here where my finger is, all those gear teeth are rusted off. They got real sharp edges. Actually, the back part of these gears are completely gone. This top gear right here, the teeth are rusted on it. Yeah, they look terrible. So I'm assuming this is my problem, why it will not go into low gear. Now, fellas, when you take this cover off, when you take the bolts out, you do have short bolts and you have longer bolts. You have two of each. Then you have the linkage bolt right here. It's the only one that looks like that. So just a reminder, when you go to put the cover back on, make sure that the bolts go back in the same spot they came out of, because some are longer than the others. And the cover here, what we're going to do, we're going to clean all this out. You can see the back of the cover. It's got that milky look down in it right here. Because there's actually an oil passage feed. It comes from the crankcase into this cover to keep these gears lubricated. So it's kind of crazy that, these teeth rusted out like they did since they were being lubricated. But it just kind of shows you, these are cheaper machines. They're off-brand, no name brand machines really. And I do question some of the material that is used in these machines here. You know, as far as the metal goes, what quality the metal is. I think, you know, parts of this machine does rust pretty easy. All right, fellas, one of the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this cover up. Get some of this milky water and oil mixture that's inside the cover. Get that cleaned out. Get this gasket off of it, because the kit did come with a new gasket for it. Which, strangely, the kit that I ordered for it, it came with all the gears, all the necessary hardware to put all this back in new. Even came with a brand new gasket, but did not come with this little rubber seal right here. Should have came with that seal, and I have looked online and cannot find this seal anywhere. So yeah, so I hope it doesn't leak later. I hope it doesn't fail and let water in. I hope that's not the main source of my problem, letting water get in behind this cover, because it did not come with that seal. All right, I got the cover all cleaned up, got it cleaned out, looks brand new looking now. I think I may have found my problem. As I was taking the gasket off, it was actually broke. And you can see where the gasket was actually broke right here, where it fits on this way. There was actually, you can see a water mark right through here where it was letting water get in behind the cover. So hopefully this new gasket will take care of that problem, even though it's the same gasket that was on it. As you can see, these are little cheap, thin, paper type gaskets. You know, I'm assuming they fail pretty often. But I do believe that's the source of the water getting in behind this cover. All right, let's take a better look at this. Let's try to get these gears on off here so we can put the new ones on. Anyways, you take the cover off, you have to take the linkage loose, take the bolt out of the linkage, just let it drop down. You got 4 bolts here. They are 10mm or 5/16. You also have what appears to be a ground wire here that is hooked to one of them. Just push that off to the side. You will have to take out the center bolt right here, so this fan gear to slide off of. So once it's off, it should just pull right out. There you go. It popped out. As you can see, look at the gears right here. They are completely, well, not completely rusted up, but as you can see, the back side of these gears are, a couple of them are completely gone. So they're not engaging properly. You can see some of the old grease and oil that was in it. So all gobbed up on it here. We'll set that off to the side. Try to get the bottom one off. This nut I have not taken off yet, so I'm not quite sure what size that is. Yeah, that's a 10mm. My bad, I spoke incorrectly earlier. These smaller bolts right here for the cover, they are 8mm. These are 8mm bolts right here, and the center gear is a 10mm. So we'll see how easy this comes off. Probably should have found a ratchet for this. It's a little bit hard to get in here. Alright guys, after a little bit of finagling with it, took a little longer to get that bolt out than what I thought it was going to be, but it finally came out. As you can see, the teeth right here are rusted out pretty bad. You can see that? Yeah, they're gone. See let me see here. The gears mesh together like this, and they're not engaging properly. They're slipping, so it cannot go into low gear. and try to clean this out some. Get a little lubrication on this gear, because this is actually your shift selector right here. This part right here, it moves. That's what shifts the gears and the transmission. Looks like it's got oil, all kinds of crap up in it. Rusty looking oil and water. Just a complete mess. So the point is, guys, just try to get in here and clean this out. If there's any gunk in it, clean it up real good. Maybe shoot a little WD-40 on the selector here. All right, here's the new parts I ordered. I got these off of Amazon. It's a nearly complete kit. Comes with everything except for the rubber O-ring. You got the fan gear, and to be honest with you, the other gear, I'm not quite sure what they call that, but it comes with that, and it also comes with a, let me get this out of here. Comes with a brand new gasket, just like what was already on it. So we'll put that back on. This kit was $39.95 on Amazon, you know, tax and shipping and everything. I think it was like 49 bucks altogether. So yeah, the parts for these machines are fairly cheap. That right there is what you need to fix your low gear problem. Whew. All right, guys, there for a second I thought maybe I had received the wrong part. But after looking at it a little bit better, this is the new part. And I just dropped the bolt. That's the old part. And you can see it's got this little bushing right here. And it looked different on the back. And I'm like, uh-oh, I got the wrong one. But no, what I forgot to do is it actually, the part includes the little gear bracket here. It's just kind of press fit on here. So you got to pop that off. And then the new one should slide right back on. Oh yeah, that's my dog barking. One of my beagles. All right, fellas, after a little bit of work here, you have to get this gear started up on the keyed shaft, which can be a little bit difficult, but I just took a small hammer and kind of pecked on it a little bit till it went on. Then you get the bolt started, just tighten it right back up. How's it going out there today, people? It's right now 2 days before Thanksgiving here at the time of this video. I want to try to post it later this afternoon. It's been a madhouse around here, trying to get things done for the holidays. Oh, I think we just shifted a gear right there. Alright, fellas, I had to go back to YouTube University to see what I was doing wrong here, but I really don't think the mark, I had it in the right spot the first time. Basically, the little mark just needs to be centered up along this shaft right here. I did hook the linkage back up to it so that I could pop it up into neutral and kind of like a starting point there. All the gears are meshing right now. Same amount of teeth on this side of the gear meshes with the lower gear perfectly. On the other side you have two other teeth, I'm sorry, and they mesh with the two last teeth on this side. It seems to be shifting good. I will have to adjust the linkage a little bit more, kind of get it dialed in, fine-tune a little bit, but I think this is it. I think this is going to work. So all I got to do now is just pop this linkage back off, and then put the new gasket and cover back on and tighten the bolts down, and then hook the linkage back up, and we'll take it for a little test drive and see how well it's doing. Alright, there's the gasket. It only goes on one way. It's got a pin in this corner and a pin up here in this corner. Just line everything up and drop the gasket on. Alright, with the cover back on, just make sure that you have it in neutral. Pop your shift linkage back on and get the bolt started. I don't have the screws in the cover yet. But we're going to put the linkage on so it holds everything together. Okay, we're putting the screws back in the cover now, the bolts back in the cover. Remember earlier I said that it matters where these bolts go back. It's been a few days, everything's kind of been laying out here in the floorboards, so I couldn't quite remember where they went. But the long bolt goes on the left top, shorter bolt goes on the right side top, long bolt on the right side at the bottom, and the other short bolt goes on the left side at the bottom. And that's the most difficult one to get in. Oh, wrong bolt. Got it right here. Gotta pop this in without dropping it and holding the camera. Now, alright, there we go. Got that one started. Just kind of finger tighten this a little bit. And remember, these are 8mm bolt heads. Tighten that down. We still have the ground that needs hooked up. It goes right here. Something to remember when you're tightening these bolts up for the cover itself. Don't do one at a time. Kind of crisscross it a little bit. That way you got even pressure on the gasket. A lot less likelihood that there will be a leak. Give each bolt a bit of a turn. Go slow and easy with this. Just a little bit of tightening on each bolt. Alright guys, I got her all back together. Got the seats back in, got the center console back in, the engine shroud, it's all back in. I think we got a winner here. It's working really good. Let you guys see up here on the instrument panel here. It's in neutral right now. Drop it down into reverse, no problem. Back up into neutral, no problem. High gear, no problem. Went in like butter. First gear, butter. I dare say that this machine is shifting better than when it was brand new. I mean, what a world of difference. There's no clunk in the gears, there's no slack. It shifts like it's supposed to shift. Yeah, I'm happy with this. It turned out really good. Alright, we're going to go for a little ride here, and we'll just see how well it does do. Alright, it's in neutral. Sorry for the lighting. It's a nice sunny day out here, and the sunlight's kind of bright on my camera. But it's in neutral. We'll pop her into reverse. Back into neutral. Up into high. Went in like butter. Love it. No clunking up the gears. Went right into low, easy. Gear, neutral, reverse, easy peasy, love it. All right guys, thanks for hanging in to the end of this video. If you're seeing this, hey, I appreciate all the support you guys give me. I hope this video helped out a little bit. If you guys that have a Hisun 500 or Axis 500 and your machine is not quite shifting right, go ahead and check out the fan gears in it. They're probably rusted up and the teeth are probably broken out on it. 39 bucks on Amazon to pick the parts up. Pretty easy to put the parts on, fix. As you can see, my Hisun 500 is doing great now, shifting like butter. Excellent, shifting better than it ever has before. And I just want to thank you guys for watching this video. This past month, I've picked up quite a few new subscribers. I've not been putting out a lot of longer play videos like the one today. The weather's been getting a little bit colder here in Kentucky. It's 2 days before Thanksgiving right now. I'm in a rush to get things done for the holidays. But yeah, just want to thank you guys for all the subs, all the likes, and all the comments. It has been brought to my attention, though, that a very small percentage of the guys or the people that watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you fellas could just hit that subscribe button. I need to add a few more subscribers. It really does me well. Please hit that like button. Go ahead and leave a comment. The more comments I get, you know, the YouTube algorithm really likes that. So please leave a comment, hit that like button. And again, I want to thank you guys for all the support. And also check out some of my YouTube shorts. I've been doing quite a bit of those. I have some gun related YouTube shorts that has done really well. And I have some political YouTube shorts. You know, if you're into politics and things, I am. I try to keep that off of this channel, but I do post stuff like that on my YouTube shorts. It's under the same name. So go ahead and check those out. I've picked up quite a few subscribers because of those. So thanks again, guys, and everyone out there, happy Thanksgiving. Eat a lot of turkey, get big, fat, and full. Have a great time with family. And if I don't see you guys on a video like this before Christmas, I want to wish you guys a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I'll see you guys in the next video.